Asked me, can a woman preach? Well, I know this is a very controversial subject. I heard many women preachers who can preach, just as good as the men. There are a lot of women out here that God is using in a miraculous way. But I must go with what the words say. I know there's a lot of women today who are being used mightily by God, mightily. But let's go to the book of First Timothy chapter number 2. Let's go with what the words say. I don't want to go by my own opinion. Look what the word of God said. First Timothy chapter number 2, let's go to verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach. Verse 12, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. Now someone say, well, prophetess Deborah, she was a judge of Israel. Yes, but Deborah, who is a prophetess of God. Now, difference between preaching and prophesying. There's a difference. Now watch, prophetess Deborah was a leader. Pastors are leaders, but it does not mean that prophetess Deborah was a pastor. She did not preach a sermon. There's a difference. The Bible said here in First Timothy chapter number 2, verse 11, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. That's the word. Now, God do use women in different fields. You can teach the young women of the church, according to Titus chapter number 2. So let the aged women teach the young women. So prophesying is not preaching. Now, somebody may say, oh, well, the woman at the well was an evangelist. It didn't say she was an evangelist. She was given a testimony, all the things that Jesus told her about herself. She was a witness. Witnessing is not preaching. Jesus called us to be witnesses. Everyone is not called or chosen by God to preach his word. Preach means to proclaim his word. Preach the gospel to every creature.